Hey everybody, welcome to Hawkeye Reactions. If you're new here, I'm just a really chilled, laid-back reactor that reacts to a variety of music actually on my channel. I've done so much, but this one is actually a donation request from none other than Manuela, a huge supporter of my channel. Many thanks to you. You're amazing. She's putting me onto a completely new artist. So I always get excited for these. I've heard of NF, but I haven't heard any of his stuff. So I've actually been wanting to get to some NF, and I've just been putting it off. And, well, now Manuela's like, hey, you gots to. So thank you very much. And basically, she kind of goes on to say that the song Hope, that's the one I'm reacting to, anyone as a first reaction is a bit like suggesting to someone to read a late chapter of a story and skip the first few chapters. You will miss all the clues and references to past music videos and lyrics, and it's only once you've done the NF journey that you'll be able to fully appreciate it and see how much of a turning point this album and video is. Still, it's a good first video to react to because it showcases what NF does musically, lyrically, and visually. So it's a good video to get a good feeling about who he is and whether he is someone you'd like to hear more of. And then she goes on to tell me that in a little bit about his background so I can put the lyrics into context, and just goes on to say that he was abused as a child and his mother died of an overdose. So those are two terribly horrible things, but good information to know going into his music. As obviously maybe his music kind of reflects a lot of his past and what he's been through. So I'm excited to go down this rabbit hole, you guys. And I hope you guys want to go down it with me. So please give this video a like. Really helps my videos, helps me know that you guys want more NF on my channel. And subscribe, please. I'm trying to hit 12,000 subscribers by the time my nephew flies in from Oregon on Friday. I told him I could do it. And he didn't think I could, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I am. I can do it. So we're trying. I mean, he probably hopes I do, but you know how it is with the nephews. Yeah, little shit. He's like 15. So, anyways, let's get into this, you guys. NF Hope. Let's do this. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, oh. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album.
Okay, where is this filmed? This is beautiful. Is this... That's not the Goonies rock or anything, is it? I don't think so. I don't know, I just thought of that. But anyways, first and foremost, the lyrics, man. They're deep, for sure. I'm super excited to get into this. Sorry I paused. I pause on my channel when I have a thought. That's just what I do. Sorry. I know there's a lot of people that hate it. Suck it up, buttercup. Sorry.
Further ado, I'd like to introduce my album. Hope. my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can.
I like that.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's believing in yourself when no one else does.
No one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do.
Dude.
If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else?
Exactly. Yeah, you guys, if you don't believe in yourself, why would you expect anybody else to believe in you? You gotta have a little bit of hope. You gotta believe in yourself, even just a little bit. Come on now. Let's go.
The faith can't do if you don't even believe in you. Why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Shit. Okay.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of pain, 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
The what?
I'm never meal prepping as an empty nester again. Factor showed me how
man.
delicious and easy dinner can be.
Reins.
Rain.
I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
Okay. He's taking the reins. He's taking control. He's taking charge, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I loved everything about that. NF, hope. Wow. Yeah, guys. Talked a lot about the baggage, the 30 years, he's been holding on, and he's taking the reins. He's taking control of his life now. He's not going to let the same thing happen to his kid. Having kids changed him. He's a different person, He's not going to go down the same path, as the one before, I I love the message in this. I loved it. Hope. You got to hold on to hope. You got to take the reins. You got to take control, you guys. You got to. You have the power to change your life, your struggles. It's not always easy. Trust me, it's not. But we all have control of our lives in some way or another. And yeah, and don't, and he even mention this. Don't feel like it's a bad thing to reach out for help. He said he had to go and get some mental health counseling and stuff, I believe. So, you know, that's okay. That's not a sign of weakness. That's a sign of strength to admit, like, hey, I need help. Like I'm trying my best, but I need a little more guidance, a little more help to get over the hump. That's okay. So ask for help if you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Mental health is a real thing, especially in this country, the U.S. And unfortunately, a lot of those things are being taken away and stripped. They're taking away a lot of mental health stuff, which I don't agree with, but we're not going to get into that. I don't agree with a lot going on right now, but we're not going to get into that right now on this channel. I try to stay positive. I'm just trying to give you guys a little positive feedback here. Stay strong. I've said this before. If any of you need to reach out, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm always here in the comments. We can exchange emails, numbers, whatever you need. I'm here for you. I don't want anybody to go without and feel alone in this world. So I'm grateful for NF, though, that he was able to obviously, grow and take the reins and take control of his life and do what he needed to do to get on the right trajectory and everything. So that's beautiful. That was beautiful to see. This was a perfect song, I think, to be introduced into NF. It gave me a good backstory, where he's from, what he's had to deal with. Personally, I've had some trauma in my past. Being adopted. Me and my brother and my sister adopted from the same birth parents or birth mom. But yeah, and I don't know much about her. We know she passed away very young, well after we were already adopted. But yeah, we went through a lot of shit too when we were little. Thank God we were just little though. So, but still trauma, still shit. And everybody has to deal with something at some point in their lives, you guys. So I'm always here for you. Stay strong, please. And yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hit the like button for me if you could. It really helps with the algorithm, gives my videos some views. I would love for more people to see this reaction. I would love to, dig deeper down the NF rabbit hole. If you guys want to, give me another suggestion in the comments. I love reading my comments. I read them all. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you a part of my channel and just keep growing with you. So on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. Stay safe in this crazy world. Peace out.